Hey Christina, I'm in my balcony in my apartment in Champaign. Oh no, please don't fall phone. Finding like weird and good angles to put your phone to film videos has been an unending challenge throughout the year. But today I want to make my video about the two kind of philosophies that I really want to start adopting and start kind of using to remove all the other clutter in my life. And they're both very simple, very easy, but I think I'm thinking about them in a new way that makes them more meaningful and profound to me. And the two of them are, one, do your best, and two, trust the process. A lot of these sayings and kind of things you hear come in one ear, out the other, because they're so simple. But what really matters is when you fully adopt them and fully actualize them in your life. I think that applies really to do your best. A couple kind of profound things about the idea of doing your best. One, there's nothing else but your best. Once you do your best, once you actualize what is your best, you're planning what do you have that's in you, what do you have that's possible, and you achieve it or you work towards it or you give effort to it, then that's it. You've given the freedom. John Wooden defines success as the peace of mind you get when you've done your best. And I think that kind of idea of just having no other goals, having no other expectations, just having one, just do your best, control what you control, and then just enjoy the moment is really, really strong. And I think especially when it comes to tearing down a lot of my other goals and expectations and achievements, I think a lot of my goals and things like that have just really been weighing on me, and especially the way I've been looking at them and how I view myself in relation to them, and how like if I achieve those things I'll become happy, versus just settling in the moment and kind of doing what I think is the best thing. And even that, like every day I feel like I am learning things, I'm seeing people, I'm doing things, but I'm not necessarily doing my best. I'm not necessarily working hard. In a lot of ways I'm just going through the moments and trying to figure it out as I go. You know, also there's a lot of grace, give yourself a lot of grace, give yourself forgiveness, try to move on, things like that. But I think the idea of doing your best and removing all this other stuff, at least for me, is something that I really want to add into my life. I think the second big thing about what I wanted to say is trust the process. I think for so long I've been so caught up, not necessarily other people's expectations, but my own fears and anxieties manifested through what I thought others wanted from me. Like what I thought I was lacking, what I thought I was bad at, what I needed from someone else. It doesn't matter. I just kind of had this idea that there was these external things around me pushing me in directions, trying to speed me up, slow me down. And I think do your best and like trusting the process of what your best is and working towards it is just such a big part of, you know, being in the moment. You know, it being about the journey, not the destination, and just kind of being in the moment, grinding it out, working towards what you want, and doing what makes you happy. What I think doing my best means right now, I think it comes down to three main things that I can think of. One is doing things that work towards my goals. I think goals, I think sometimes you get too focused and oriented in goals, but I think goals are important. They help give you direction, they help give you purpose, and they help show that work equals outcome, right? So I think doing stuff to work towards your goals is great. Two, I think it means being a good person, right? If I'm a good person, I treat people with kindness, I do my best to help people, that is part of what it means to be my best. And the third thing is just enjoy the work while I'm doing it, right? Bringing enthusiasm, positivity, and optimism to the work, and enjoying the process and not getting bogged down and being grateful. I think those three things are what it means for me to do my best. I don't know how I'm going to extenuate those things or how I'm going to work them out, but for me, at least right now, the combination of trusting the process, trusting where I'm at, and continuously working and making things happen, and then just doing my best, and when I don't, I forgive myself, and I do. I'm proud of myself. And yeah, I don't know if this video made any sense, but yeah. Bye, Christina. I will see you next week.